Hey y'all, it's Tiffany, founder, creator of Tiffany Denise Fitness, lover of all things balance. And after losing over 90 pounds naturally, I am super passionate about helping others with busy lifestyles to lose weight and feel great. And if you love girls with crazy curls and with Smoky Mountain accents, you are in the right place. All right, y'all? So tonight I wanted to hop on here and kind of give a little bit of a tough love video. I do not mind giving out tough love. For folks that know me, they know that I'm pretty direct. And so there's something that's on my heart that I wanted to share with you all this evening. And it's a little bit of tough love, okay? So I do want to preface that. I know not everybody enjoys tough love. A lot of people need kind of like... I don't know, more of the compassionate, let me give you a hug type of love. Tonight it's all about tough love, and we are going to be talking about what is holding you back. That's a question. So what's holding you back? Why haven't you gotten started? What is it? Because you need to get to the root of why you have not gotten started yet. You must get to the root if you ever want to make any progress. And so what I have done is put together 4 very common excuses as to why folks have not gotten started with their weight loss and wellness journeys. And y'all, I have literally lived every one of these, so I am speaking from experience, and I'm, sharing my truth, and I hope that it resonates with some of you who may be struggling with some of these right now, or who can relate. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive right in, because really, y'all, you can do all the research you want about losing weight. You can watch all these videos. You can read all these magazines. You can grab as many magazines at the grocery store as you would like when they're talking about losing weight. You can do this, that, and the other, but if you never execute all those intentions and ideas that you have for weight loss are crap, okay? Real talk. Just is what it is. You must get started. Just like Nike says, you must just do it. Okay? And so I'm going to go ahead and share with you 4 very common reasons that people, don't get started. That people have this failure to launch. And so some of these may be relatable to you and some may not. But I'm going to go ahead and get started, and here goes, okay? And y'all, as always, I try to be prepared, so I do have some stuff prepared on my laptop. My battery's a little low, but this is a Mac, so I'm not concerned. If I had a Dell or something like that, it would probably go dead. Okay, anywho. All right, here goes. 4 reasons that people often put off getting started in their weight loss journey. 4 common barriers. The first one is poor time management. And if you've seen some of my previous videos, I don't really believe in time management, but I use that terminology because I know a lot of people are familiar with that. What I call it is self-management, because we all get 24 hours in a day. There's no way to extend it to have 25 or 26 or 27 or 38. So I call it self-management. Poor self-management. I hear people every day say that they are on the struggle. Yes, the struggle, not the struggle with the ST, but a struggle with the SC, struggle bus with their regular day-to-day activities. They feel like they don't have time for anything but getting the kids ready, going to work, and just going through their regular routine. And they feel like I just don't have time to work out. I don't have time to cook. Well, I gotta tell you, in today's society, we all seem busy. And the real truth of the matter is successful people that really usually have very full schedules make time for working out. They make time to be very conscious of what they're consuming. And so what you will have to do is create time. So if that means that you can't watch 2.5 hours of TV every day, which is like the average amount of TV that the average American consumes, if that means you can't watch TV from, say, 8 to 10:30 at night, then you just can't do it. If that means that you have to get up maybe an hour earlier every day, then you just have to get up an hour earlier every day. Some people are like, well, I get up at 7. Get up at 6. I get up at 6. Get up at 5. You can literally create time. People do what they want to do, okay, with the information that they have. So honestly, y'all, you can just really do an inventory of how you are spending your time and look for those areas that you can actually get your workout in and make a little bit of time to prepare some of your food, okay? All right, I promise you, when you really sit down and see how you're spending your time, you're going to find some room to do those things. I promise you, you will. Okay, if Michelle Obama and Barack Obama were able to work out regularly, anybody can, okay? All right, number 2, the second common reason, and I'll say it's a barrier that people just don't get started in their weight loss journey, is just a flat out lack of self-care. And a lot of times this is very applicable to women. As women, we often act as caregivers, so we take care of everybody but ourselves. We make sure we're taking care of children, we're taking care of our parents, we're taking care of, everybody, folks at church, folks in the community, we're taking care of students. We are taking care of everybody but ourselves. But I gotta tell you that self-care is very important. When you're on an airplane and they're giving their whole spiel about what to do in case of an emergency, when they get to the part where they are discussing the oxygen mask, they always say, put your mask on first before trying to help anyone. So y'all, you cannot pour from an empty vessel. You must first fill your cup up, and exercise and putting clean, nutritious food into your temple is part of self-care. It really is. So you really need to be very intentional about practicing self-care. You will be able to help a lot more people and be more effective that way if your cup runneth over. You should always just pour from the overflow, otherwise you will be drained and your cup will be dry, y'all, okay? All right, so that was the second reason, okay? And I mean, I know a lot of y'all are not going to want to hear all this, but y'all, I've been through all of these, and these are just very common barriers to getting started. And at the end of the day, if we want to have, weight loss results, and we want to live a healthy lifestyle, and we want to lower our blood pressure and cholesterol and things of that nature, we've got to get started, okay? So we're going to have to get all these excuses out of here. We're going to have to knock them out of the ballpark so that we can go ahead and get started and be successful and be the best versions of ourselves. Okay, third reason. Limited beliefs. And I mean, there are so many limited beliefs. I could do a whole video on that. But the limited belief that I'm talking about specifically is the one, it's a story that we sometimes tell ourselves, and I've, been there, done that. And that story goes something like this. You know what? I've tried dieting before. It didn't work for me. Everybody in my family is overweight. Everybody that I know, all my friends are overweight. So I'm just always going to be overweight. This is just part of my life. I'm not able to lose weight. And y'all, that's a very limited belief. And if you don't believe that you can achieve a goal, then you won't. I mean, whether you say you can, or whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. So if I can go from like a size 24 dress size to a size 6, anybody can do it. So I know you can, but if you think that you can't, then you won't. So if that limited belief is floating around in your mindset, then you must address it, y'all. You must address it. Okay, number four, and a lot of y'all are not going to want to hear this, and I'm just going to keep it funky. Some of y'all have not gotten started in your fitness journey because you're cheap. Like, real talk. Some of you are not willing to invest in your health. And y'all, your health is your wealth. So some folks would rather spend their money on things like MK bags, on things like going out to eat, on things like cocktail hour after work. I'm sorry, I meant to say happy hour with cocktails. Anyway, happy hour after work. Some of you would rather spend it on, you know, lots of vacations and things like that. And I'm not saying you can't do that. Some of you want to spend it on $20 eyeshadow palettes. I'm not saying you can't do that, but you first need to invest in your health, okay? So you do need to make the investment to make sure that you have proper fitness, that you have proper nutrition, that you have what you need to be successful. You've just got to realize that you are worth it. You are. And that should be your number one priority. I know a lot of people are out here like, hey, get money, get money, get money. I'm making money. But hey, you can't make money if you don't have your health. You just can't. So your health is your wealth. You have got to understand that you must invest in yourself. Okay, so those are the 4 common reasons that I have for tonight. And I know that this was a bit of tough love, but I don't care. I care about you enough to share this. There are a lot of people checking out way too soon because of, you know, illnesses that could have possibly been prevented. And so, you know, somebody's got to tell you, so I don't mind being the messenger. I really don't. So to reiterate, y'all, here are 4 common barriers to getting started in your journey. The first one is poor self-management. The second one is lack of self-care. The third one is a limited belief that you can't do it. And then the fourth one is just being cheap, and, you know, you'd rather spend your money at Starbucks than to invest in your health. So anyway, that's what I have for this evening. I hope this has added some value to your day. And if you think that someone else may need to hear this message, feel free to share the video, share the video, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Y'all have a great night, and I'll catch y'all here tomorrow. If I can press